Why, hidey ho, hidey ho, hidey ho! So, Happy New Year. Today is the first day of Nissan. Some would say the holy year 5787, which is a whole different story. Anyway, I wanted to go back to Abracadabra. We create as we speak, or I create as I speak. And our tongue. So our tongue is the center of the scales of justice. You don't go to the left or to the right. So the scales of justice and how it connects to our tongue is abracadabra. We create as we speak. So it makes me think of things like the Gibborim, who need to make a name for themselves. Zion. May very well even call themselves Jews, but it doesn't make them Yisrael. So, those who know the truth know that it is taught that not everyone who calls himself by a certain name is that which they call themselves. But it's also, what are we doing for the sake of Torah and for the sake of heaven, and what are we doing for our own Yetzer Hara, evil inclination? So I create as I speak. So those who have tried communicating with me, I was on different apps and I finally got off the apps. So I leave these messages on YouTube, and I'll link them sometimes to Facebook, but I like the Instagram, TikTok, all that. Got away from that because the Gibborim control all that. The Erev Rav, the mixed multitude, that don't want you to say anything about Zion. So what you need to understand is it's Sion for one. So I create as I speak. Even within my own family, or my tribe, what I believe to be my tribe, I am told that not everybody who says they're my tribe, or I believe to be a portion of my tribe, is actually my tribe. So it's the scales of justice. So a mother, if she is asked to testify against her own son, can go of one of two ways. And the same with a father. You can't expect a father to testify against his son or to testify in favor of his son, because what is in his heart is how he's going to testify. It's the same thing with our family or our tribe. So saying I am from a specific piece of land, we'll say, can tip the scales of justice. So if I say I'm an American and somebody else says they're an American, then they automatically get a higher elevation if that's actually my belief. Oh, because they're a part of my tribe. And it's the same around the world. And we have to remember, Kili Kol Ha'aretz, all the earth is mine, is what our Imam Abba says. So anyway, it blinds the eyes of justice. But it also deafens the ears of justice. It perverses our heart. So, just because somebody calls himself a certain name, they don't get a free ride with me. But actually, I do judge that. I do look at what somebody calls themselves. So, like myself, Ahei Asher Ahei. I was created in the image of my Imam Abba, which is not this flesh. This is the vessel that I'm traveling in. The name that was given to me is Kufresh Nun during this life. My first name is Adam, my last name is Adamah, because that's where I'll return. The atoms are not bad, it's what we make of the atoms. Our perversion. Segregation and separation. So we're supposed to rule over the beast of the field, not become the beast of the field. The nephesh, the lowly soul, the soul of the animal, the NPC, non-player character. So, in a way, yes, I do judge by what a man says, because he is creating out of his own mouth with his tongue. So when he says he's a Zionist, I judge that. When he says he's a Jew, I judge that. When he says he's a Christian, I judge that, because that's where his heart is right now. Not to say that he can't be good. It's just he's stuck in Zion. He's stuck in America. He's stuck in Japan, China, Korea. You know, he's stuck somewhere else. He's not stuck. He's not in our Imavas creation, because it's the womb of our mother and our father, because one can't be separated from the other. Anyway, that's the message for today. The scales of justice I create as I speak. Abracadabra. Our proclamations that we make out of our mouth go to our subconscious mind, and the more times we make them, the harder it is to remove ourselves from that indoctrination. So, just because somebody says they are something doesn't mean they are. God bless. Much love.